Hello guys, my name is Sebastian from Paraguay Residency, and in this video we're gonna see all the advantage to get residency in Paraguay. So this video is gonna be for around like 15 minutes, I guess. So take your time to watch everything, take a pen, piece of paper, write down everything that sounds important to you, and we're gonna cover all. So let's go. Introduction. Who am I? So my name is Sébastien Beauplier. I'm French. Maybe you can hear that from my accent. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm digital nomad for several years now, and I'm resident in Paraguay. So why did I create this services, Paraguay residency, and give you all this information on YouTube, social media, and in this video? It's because when I came here to Paraguay to get my residency, I found some information, but I realized that those information were not from people who are really resident in Paraguay. They were from company in the US that helps people to get residency. But I didn't find really someone who is actually living in Paraguay, who is actually doing everything to be tax resident in Paraguay, who know all the process. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it by myself. For sure, many people help me. Even on YouTube, they help me for some information as well and stuff. But I would like to create something where you will find everything that you need to become resident in Paraguay, to become tax resident in Paraguay. It's two things very different. And to have all the information that you really need. All right? Okay, so what is a residency card? First of all, a residency card is an official document issued by the authorities of a country that certifies a person's legal residence in that country. It doesn't make you citizen of Paraguay. You will be resident of Paraguay, okay? To become citizen of Paraguay, you will need to get the passport of Paraguay. It's possible to get it, but first of all, you will need to have your residency card. Okay? It's not because you have a residency card in Paraguay that you have to say bye to your citizenship in your home country and stuff. No. For example, I'm French. I'm citizen of France. I have a French passport, but I have as well a residency card in Paraguay. I can have as well a residency card in Panama, in other countries. You can have multiple residency cards. Okay. Something very important, beware of beliefs established in other countries. Most of the other countries, to be resident, you have to invest 100K, 200K in real estate. You have to live there 6 months per year to keep your residency. In Paraguay, it's not the case. You don't need to invest 100K in real estate, and you don't need to live there to keep your residency card. It's insane, I know, and I'm gonna show you how later on this video. Okay, so Paraguay. Why Paraguay? No one heard about Paraguay. It's true, we don't go to Paraguay for holiday, we don't go to Paraguay for almost nothing. We go to Paraguay to get residency and to enjoy all the advantage that this country offers to us, okay? So where is Paraguay? In the middle of Latin America. It has borders with Bolivia, Argentina, Brazil, okay? And those numbers are very important for me because it helps me a lot to make my decision to come to Paraguay and to get the residency card, okay? 16%. What means 16%? Hydropower. Paraguay is using only 16% of the electricity that they produce. All the rest, the 84%, they sell it to the other country, Brazil, Argentina, and stuff. So they are autonomous in electricity. It's crazy. It's very important nowadays. Food. They produce food for 60 million people every year. They are only 4 million in the country. Same, autonomous in food, autonomous in electricity. That is very important nowadays. Huh? And they are the Latin America's most stable currency. Only 3% inflation over 50 years. That's crazy. Even in Europe, and maybe we should take a look at the USD. It may be more than that, but yeah, it's very stable. Currency is very stable. The Guarani is a great money to have. Only 3% over 50 years, it's nothing. Okay. Something else that I didn't put on the picture is politics. Very stable. When you see Brazil, it's going left, right, left, right, left, right. Paraguay, it's very stable. Okay, it's kind of the same group of people who are running the country, and they are doing great. So that's perfect. Okay, that's why Paraguay is great as well, and it's kind of safe. What I mean, kind of safe is that for sure it's not like it's a country from Latin America. Okay, it's not Europe and stuff. But if we compare to Brazil, to Colombia, Venezuela, Bolivia, it's very safe compared to those countries. Like, cannot compare. Okay, but you have to be careful for sure. Many people are poor there, so don't walk with your Rolex at 3 a.m. in the street. But that's just normal things to do. Okay. What is what are the advantages to get residency in Paraguay? First of all, and for me, one of the most important is to have a plan B. We don't know what is happening in Europe, in US, collapsing everywhere, lockdown like for several months. Maybe they will do it again. There is war. Like we don't know what can happen in Europe or in US tomorrow. We don't know. And if something happens and we want to leave, we need a residency card in another country to get in the country, and they will welcome us. Okay, yeah, you can come to Paraguay. Something is happening bad in the US, in France, you don't like the new government and stuff. Okay, come to Paraguay. You have your residency card, no problem. You can start a new life there. And that was very important for me to diversify my mobility. And if something happened, I can just go to Paraguay. That's it. Start new life. Very important for me. Second one is taxes. Paraguay is a territorial tax country. Means all the money that you are making outside of Paraguay is not taxable in Paraguay. I'm French. I make money in France. I'm tax resident in Paraguay. I don't need to pay tax on the money that is coming from France because it's not from Paraguay. I'm French. I make money in the US. I don't need to pay tax because the money is from the US, not from Paraguay. So it's a great way to don't pay tax, to pay 0% tax on all the revenue that you get. Very important. And then the 10%, why 10%? Because if you want to come to Paraguay and to start a business in Paraguay, the tax it's only 10%. Very fair. For me, it's very fair. I'm from France. In France, the tax, if I create a company in France, I will pay more than 45% of tax. It's crazy high. It's not fair. 10%, it's fair. I'm happy to pay 10% in Paraguay if tomorrow I open a bakery in Paraguay and I want to start a business. 10%, fair enough. Happy to pay it. You will be as well a member of the Mercosur. What is a Mercosur? It's an alliance between Brazil, Colombia, Uruguay, Argentina, and you can just travel around with your residency card. You don't need to show your passport. It helps people a lot. For example, I live part of the year, I live in Brazil. I'm living between France, Brazil, and Paraguay most of the time. Okay? And as French, when I go to Brazil, I can just stay there 3 months in, and I need to be 3 months out of Brazil. With my residency card, I'm in Paraguay, I go to Brazil, I get into Brazil with my residency card, I can stay 3 months in, I left one day, and I can come back. Very easy. Something that is amazing. I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm very excited to talk about that. When you get residency in Panama, in República Dominicana, in other countries, Estonia, everything, you need to be there 6 months per year to keep your residency. Most of the time, it's like that. In Paraguay, to keep your residency, you have to visit Paraguay once every 3 years, minimum. Very easy. You just need to come to Paraguay once every 3 years to keep your residency card. It's nothing. It's the only country who offer that. Cost of living, great. Paraguay is great for that. For example, you can rent an apartment for less than 700 euro with a rooftop, swimming pool, gym, everything in the best neighborhood of the capital. You go to supermarket, you buy a piece of meat like that for less than $3. Like you can really enjoy more life if you have money coming from Europe or US outside of Paraguay, and you spend in Paraguay, you will increase the potential of your life, and your cost of living is gonna, like literally, that's great for it. I enjoy being in Paraguay for that as well. I can do more stuff. I can enjoy more. I can have accessibility to many things that maybe in France it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be more expensive, like. But anyway, okay. I would like to finish on one point. Be careful with scam. Uh, there is two kind of scam for me. I talk already about that on YouTube. There are people, company that will ask you like 10,000, 6,000, 5,000 for a residency card. I saw people paying 10,000 for a residency card. So be careful. That's not the right price. 2,200 going to 2,500. That's the right price to get residency in Paraguay. Okay? If someone is asking you 5,000, you won't get more than what you're gonna get with us. No. Okay? So that's the right price. There is as well people that are gonna tell you, yeah, I can do it for $500. Okay, you can try, but some people did it and they never received their residency card. Some other people did it, they received their residency card, but they didn't receive their cedula. The cedula is the most important card that you need to become tax resident and to open bank account and everything. Okay, so be careful with that. I made this video to give you all the information that you need. If you want to go forward, there is a button just behind and we can work together. If you are not comfortable to work with me, you can work with other company, but be careful on the price, please. Don't pay too much because you won't get more than what you will get with us, and don't pay too low because maybe you won't get everything. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, we're finished. We are done. I hope you have all the information that you need. It was a pleasure. If you want to go forward, button under the video, and I hope to see you soon in Asunción, Paraguay. Ciao.